Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm Carina, this is Ralph, and I have a quick question for you before we start. Have you ever felt like you're in a bad relationship with an e-commerce website? You keep coming back, hope it will change, but it keeps disappointing you? Well, today we will be talking about how to optimize the customer experience that actually you have a shopping experience that you want to put a ring on. I guess most of you guys don't know the Creative Club, but you might have heard about one of our platforms. So we have Stoffe.de and also Makerist. And on our platforms, we offer inspiration, but also instructions and materials within the DIY and sewing segment. To give you an idea about the DIY segment, in Germany there are about 6.1 million people who sew, crochet or knit a couple of times in a month, compared to only 4.7 million people who play soccer as often as that. So it's a large market. Yeah, today I want to show you how we actually get this large crowd and how we empower this crowd on our platform to bring their creative ideas to life. We are present in 12 different European countries, and we have in total 15 online shops all over Europe. To give you a better idea about the fundamentals of our creative platforms, we have 3 different pillars. The first one is the commerce section. We offer more than 22,000 products, SKUs, to our customers. In the next pillar, we have the content section. We have 64,000 instructions or e-learning content, which we can offer to our customers, starting from knitting instructions and for like advanced sewing tutorials. And in the last pillar, we have more than 70,000 active customers, and we also have more than 2 million social media followers, and those figures show you how we are actually becoming the world's leader when it comes to the digital DIY market. Yeah. Almost since the beginning, we had the problem that we have a lot of products. Right now, we have 86,000 products and a lot of customers. And we have the problem how to match those products to the customers. So a couple of years back, we faced this issue, and we wanted to solve that by creating the best customer experience on our website.
The monitor doesn't work.
Creating a great customer experience on our website or on our shop was a long and continuous task. So now I want to guide you through a couple of actions we actually took to create this experience. At first, it was clear to us that we have to have a customer focus, and this needs to be deeply embedded within our roots of the Creative Club. So we started that by introducing a new principle, which is called customer impact. In the next step, we decided that the core departments of our company need to form a hybrid team. So we started to have a hybrid team of the product coordinators, our marketing team, and also our supply and demand. They worked together as a new team and had the customer in the center. Well, those were only the 2 first steps we did, but we knew that we also had to have a look at our customer journey. We did a thorough analysis and identified a couple of pain points which we actually need to tackle. Just to mention a few of them, we managed to do changes in our warehouse, which led to reduced delivery times, but also changes in the customer service. So we reduced the number of tickets per order. Yeah, I think talking about customer experience, we knew that we also need to talk or listen to our customers. How did we do that? We implemented surveys on our website, in our newsletter, and also had sessions in order to gather customer feedback. Using this customer feedback, we started with a mobile-first approach on our website and changed a couple of things. We optimized our product detail page, did changes to our basket, and also changed our navigation according to the customer preferences. And that's just a couple of them I want to mention concerning our online shop. As a next example, we decided that we need inspirational content. So when the customer is accessing our shop, he will be guided through the shop in inspirational worlds and will see different inspirational content. In this example, you see the outdoor world. And in the end, the customer should find products, ideally in a list. And yeah, now we're back to our initial problem, having thousands of products, and we have to show the relevant products to our customers. And that's actually a problem where Ralph helped us to solve it.
Yeah, this is where we came into place to help here to sort the right products for the right person and to find the right match. So we looked into the data, and the first and obvious thing was that about 60 to 80% of the users are unknown in the shop. I think this is quite common for all shops out there. So all of these users, like up to 80%, can only be profiled with session data. You don't have much more. So this is a real big challenge here if you want to present the right product to everyone. So here comes our customer engagement platform in place, where we have like 3 pillars. First of all, there is like a customer data platform which integrates master data with behavioral data, but also customer data with product data, which is very important to find the right match and discover some affinities. On top of this, we have real-time AI modules which do the session profiling in time. So every click counts. Whenever you make a new click on the website, then a new decision is made. And on top of that, we have some intuitive control panels to do assortment control, to get insights, and so on. So basically, what we take is we take the data from the data warehouse, we take the data from the web analytics. So this is all existing data. ODOSCOPE does not gather new data, does not implement a new pixel. It's taken from the data you already have. So you have your PIM system, you have your CRM system, you have the newsletter, and all of this is taken together into one big data layer and then combined with a real-time AI. And if you do this, so if you combine the customer data and the behavioral data together with the PIM data, then you get very, very useful insights. Then you get something we call the ASTA chart. And this shows you how the different attributes of users which enter your shop depend on the products they buy. So your data tells you that, for example, people in Munich buy different fabrics than people in Berlin. Or on Tuesday, people buy different fabrics than on Sunday. So this is inside the data. And how is this used? How do we use this information? This is done, I want to show you as an example for product lists. So there comes a user via SEO, and it's Sunday afternoon, and the user is coming with an iPad. Also, you know from the IP address, the user is located in Berlin, and it's sunny weather with about 10 to 15 degrees. Additionally, inside the session, you know that the user clicked on I look for fabrics of color blue, and additionally said I look for the usage for dresses. So what is done now, we take all the data that we have from all the users, from all the data pools, and find a lookalike audience of this user. So it's not a digital twin, it's a lookalike audience of this user. And this is done in real time with this filter information on top. And then we have this lookalike audience, and based on this lookalike audience, we calculate the ranking of the products for the lists, which means that this ranking is based on the relevancy for this lookalike audience, and with every click, this ranking might change, right? So every user gets a different one.
That sounds very promising to us, so we decided to start working with ODOSCOPE, integrated it to our shop, and so it could actually do its magic on our product lists.
Yeah, so we started with the weekday. As we saw in the ASTA chart before, the weekday had a very high significance about the products which were bought. So what you see here is now the ASTA chart drilled down to the weekdays. So you see the different weekdays and how dependent are the products that were bought. So it shows that, for example, on Tuesday and on Sunday, people were buying significantly different products than on the other days, right? So it's very useful to use this, but your data also showed something like this.
Yeah, that's true. From previous analysis, we already knew that the shopping behavior of our customers was totally different during weekdays compared to the weekend.
So to verify this, what the pure data says, we look into the top sellers for different weekdays, just to get a small proof, right? So we look at the top sellers for Sunday. So we filter all the sessions on Sundays and say, okay, what are the top sellers only from people buying on Sunday? And this is the list of the top sellers. And now we compare this with the list of the top sellers on Tuesday, and you see that these lists differ. So people actually buy different things on the different days, right? So in order to prove this, we set up an A/B test together with TCC, and we said, okay, the base strategy is the strategy without ODOSCOPE, and our first challenger is we take the weekday data of the last 180 days, so we look back like 180 days, and the challenger 2, so we have an ABC test in fact, the challenger 2 is just the top sellers of the last 180 days. And indeed, this A/B test was highly significant and increased the conversion rate just with the weekday by 9.5%. So,
yeah, those were first great results, but we knew from previous analysis that there is more. For example, based on the operating system, there are also differences in the shopping behavior. So Ralf, how did we use that with ODOSCOPE?
yeah, so then we looked into the operating system, and we see, for example, here you see the top sellers for Mac operating system versus Android operating system. And on Android, for example, you see much more patterned fabrics, where Mac users buy more unified colored fabrics. So if this is in your data, why not use it, right? So what we did was, our challenger, which won the first test, was our new base strategy. So we moved it up, so that's the new base strategy. We kept the challenger 2, just for control reasons, and then we added the operating system to the new base. So it's the new base plus operating system taken into account. And this gave an additional significant uplift of 2.1% on top of the current base strategy, which accumulated to 11.8%.
Well, working with ODOSCOPE, we knew that also we need to integrate the customer feedback. And from our feedback sessions, we knew that customers are actually using our filters quite often. For example, searching for a certain color.
So this is why we looked into the filters. And here you see, for example, these are the top sellers of the products which were marked as blue. Okay? And now we compare this with the top sellers of the sessions who filtered on blue, who said, please show me blue products. So they wanted to buy blue fabrics. And this is, as you see, obvious, it's different. So people who ask for blue buy different fabrics than just the products which are marked as blue, right? And also the same holds true for the usage. So here we have the usage of dresses. These are the products which are marked that you can use them for dresses. And these are the top sellers of those sessions who were filtered on the usage for dresses. So taking these filters into account as part of the session data gives you more insights into the session. So we used this in a new A/B test. So our last winner, again, was our new base strategy.
But then we also had a business requirement. We wanted to boost new products since in the some months we have about 600 new products within 1 month. So we wanted to actually see how customers are liking the boost on new products.
So we used another feature of ODOSCOPE here, which is like AI-driven merchandising, which helps you to boost products with a specific property. In this case, new products. So the AI figures out which of the new products are the right ones for the current user. So this was our Challenger 1. So this was the current base strategy plus a boost of new products. And the Challenger 2 was the base strategy plus the filters. And here it was very surprising that the new boost gave an additional conversion rate uplift. So this was even stronger than the uplift which was coming up by additional filter information. So this was the new base then. And we had now the base with the new on top. And now we set up the Challenger 2 based on this. So we had the new boost plus the filters. And for the Challenger 1, we set up 1 year of data because we said, okay, if we look like back 180 days, maybe it's too seasonal. We want to have all seasons included, so we go back 1 year. Maybe this is even better, right? But obviously, this was not better. And here, the variant with the filters won significantly and brought another 1.9% uplift in conversion rate here. So this all accumulated to 16.2% in uplift already.
Well, having the first information about like the operating system, we knew that we also wanted it to include more marketing insights. And yeah, having a look at the marketing channel, I think there are also interesting insights.
So the marketing channel is how people come to the shop, right? So here we compared now the top sellers, people coming from SEO, compared to coming from SEA, right? Search engine advertisement. So people who come via different channels, also newsletter, direct, or affiliate marketing, social media, whatever, they tend to buy different things. And we can take this into account. So we took this and set up a new test. We ran this Challenger 1, again, with the 1 year of data. And we added now the base strategy, which was the last winner, and added the channel. And this again created another uplift here of 1.6% on top, which accumulated to around 18% altogether.
Well, now we talked about the origin marketing-wise, but there's also a difference in the geographical origin, right? For example, think back about Monday. You were celebrating Carnival in Cologne.
Oh yes, we are from Cologne, and there was big Carnival.
And I was sitting in the office in rainy Hamburg.
So it makes sense to take the region into account because there might be some regional effects here for buying fabrics because this is DIY and people want to build different things for regional events, for example. So here we compare now top sellers from North Rhine-Westphalia versus Lower Saxony. And also here we see a difference. So implementing this as a test, there was another business requirement also with the new boost. So there was an idea of having a more sophisticated new boost with fades away over time. And the longer the product is in the shop, then the less it is boosted. So it's a time-dependent boost here. And we use this as Challenger 1 based on our current winner, which was including the channel, and compared it to the base with the region together. And here our new boost performed even better than the old new boost with all these different situation parameters. And altogether, this accumulated to 19.2% in conversion rate uplift.
Yes, so ODOSCOPE really helped us to improve our conversion rate, but that's only a short glimpse of the different strategies we tested. We're continuously doing new tests and seeing what we can do in order to improve the product sorting in our online shop. So in total, if we look at the results and the overall improvements we did over the last couple of years, please.
I'm sorry.
We managed to improve our traffic. We managed to increase the mobile sessions by 65%. We increased our conversion rate, as mentioned, overall 20 to 30%. But if you're only having a look at the mobile conversion rate, an uplift of 28%. We managed to have more active users on our platforms and even increased our NPS score by 25%, which is very important for us because we want to listen to our customers and provide them a good experience. So where does this lead us to? So if we're having a look at the future of CX, it is likely to combine data-driven insights, but also personalized experiences. So as an e-commerce business, you need to gather data, analyze it in order to provide a better experience to your customers based on their preferences and needs. You can then use this data and actually tailor customized experiences to them. And having artificial intelligence and machine learning, yeah, those two will play a crucial role in the future of CX. You can use those technologies and provide real-time recommendations or personalized experiences. So, prioritizing CX optimization and also putting the customer needs at the center of your business strategy will not only increase customer satisfaction, but it will also help you to gain a competitive advantage. So investing in continuous customer experience optimization is a long-term investment in your company's success.
And if you want to have a live demo on this, this could be interesting for your shop as well. We have a booth right over there. So it's called ODOSCOPE. You will find it right away. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
For your attention, for attending. And we're happy to answer questions.
Hi, thanks for the talk. I have a question related to the conversion rate because you compared 2019 with post-pandemic times. Do you think that the pandemic also influenced your business in terms of people's needs, crafting at home, and have you analyzed this as well from this point of view?
Yeah,
Thanks.
definitely the pandemic had a huge effect on our business. A lot of people were sitting at home. They even sewed their own masks. So this definitely had an effect. But nevertheless, we tried to pick date ranges where the pandemic was not as present and compared it to 2019. Yeah.
I have a question how you handle this many products, but I guess you have good ERP systems and ODOSCOPE is helping also to improve everything. And my question, does it make more sense if you have more products to do that, or is it also like for company with less products equally successful?
If you have the more products you have, the higher is your problem in assigning the right product to the right person, right? So if you only sell like 50 products, then everyone can just scroll down and see all the products and find the right one. But if you have like tens of thousands of products, no one will scroll. I mean, Google taught us all everything which is relevant for you is on the first page. Afterwards, you see only crap. So we're only looking at the first pages, start scrolling a bit, and then say, okay, there's nothing for me, so I go to another shop. So this is where it gets to very important to re-rank the products in order to show more relevant products to each and every customer.